Wrestling Updates, and today we are going to discuss some of the updates that are going around in the wrestling world present. So, first, we are going to talk about the second city saint, CM Punk, the Chicago made, Chicago born, Chick Magnet, whatever the names that you wanted to call it. CM Punk, the most controversial name in the wrestling business, is going to be back in AEW All Elite Wrestling in their new show AEW Collusion, which will be airing from June 17th. So that's going to be the first episode AEW Collusion, June 17th, United Center live from Chicago. So Tony Khan is going to make a big announcement on this week's AEW Dynamite. So that announcement is definitely going to be this one, that he is going to announce a new AEW show, a 2 hour show, which is AEW Collusion. So like just like WWE Raw and SmackDown, now we are going to have AEW Dynamite and AEW Collusion. So Rampage will stay as a 1 hour show, which will expose, which will give more opportunities to the indie wrestlers. So that is how the Rampage works from now on, once the AEW Collision has been introduced. So it is very exciting and very interesting, because a lot of talent in the AEW are going to get the opportunities that they needed. They will get the TV time, the TV space that they are waiting for with the new 2 hour show AEW Collision. So this is going to be airing on Saturday nights, every Saturday nights. So it's going to be definitely a rocking show, definitely, and it's an interesting scenario in the wrestling as well. We already know AEW has sold out more than 60,000 tickets for All In, which is on August 27th, live United Kingdom, London Wembley Stadium. So we'll have to see how that goes. And CM Punk already planning his feud upon his returning at AEW Collusion. So his feud might be with Samoa Joe. He had some of the plans that he is trying to feud with Samoa Joe. We already know their rivalry in Ring of Honor, so that is going to get renewed. I think, according to the sources that I read on social media or whatever the wrestling sites, CM Punk never defeated Samoa Joe. So that's going to be the crux point of this storyline if this happens, Samoa Joe and CM Punk. So we'll have to see, will Samoa Joe and CM Punk a feud starts from June 17th, or will CM Punk face Chris Jericho on the new show? We'll have to see. So Chris Jericho has a lot of bad things about CM Punk behavior and all the stuff. So whether it's true or not, let's keep it with those guys. But we might get Chris Jericho versus CM Punk as well. So do let me know, what do you think? Who CM Punk needs to face upon his returning? CM Punk versus Samoa Joe is better, or CM Punk versus Chris Jericho? So do let me know down in the comments below. And also, we might get AEW streaming platform, just like WWE Premium live events that are going to be airing on Peacock OTT. So we might get a streaming service for AEW as well. So that is also going to be an announcement from Tony Khan next week. So we'll have to see what exactly the Tony Khan is going to announce on next week Dynamite. So that's AEW and CM Punk. So fans of CM Punk will definitely be happy, and we'll have to stay tuned on June 17th, Saturday night. So if you are in Chicago, definitely that's the second dance or something. The first dance was AEW Rampage, and now CM Punk is going to introduce another AEW show, AEW Collision, on June 17th. So that is up with AEW. And if you're talking about WWE Night of Champions, we got 4 official matches on the card. Beast Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes, and the undisputed tag team titles, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's first Saudi Arabia show. This is going to be, as of reports, Saudi Arabian government and Syrian government has some talks, and they mutually agreed. So now the Syrian people can come into Saudi Arabia. So that's how Sami Zayn is working this year's Saudi Arabia show. So that's a great news. And again, we are getting Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. Definitely one of the top class matches this is going to be. So we'll have to see. Everybody was rooting for Seth Rollins, and now AJ Styles in the picture. Half of them are divided that we want AJ Styles to win as well. So we'll have to see. Most probably it's going to be Seth Rollins, I guess. He's a Raw superstar, and also we have Grayson Waller. With AJ Styles. No, now this week's SmackDown, we are going to get a Grayson Waller Effect TV show with a guest AJ Styles. So that might play out as an angle. Maybe Grayson Waller involving at Night of Champions. We don't know. he might cost AJ Styles the championship, and thus Seth Rollins getting the inaugural WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So that's how going to happen. And next we've got Bianca Belair versus Asuka for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship, Raw Women's Championship. Bianca Belair drafted to SmackDown, but she's still holding that Raw Women's title. So whatever, that's the women's title match that's going to be happening at the Night of Champions. So very interesting scenario. Will Roman Reigns become undisputed tag team champion as well? Will he held the four belts? He already had two, WWE Championship and Universal Championship, and if he and Solo gets to defeat Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn on May 27th, then it's going to be four belts. So he tweeted that he is going to take all the belts in WWE. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And there is an interesting scenario that is going on that Roman Reigns might win the Money in the Bank and cash in on the World Heavyweight Champion, whoever it is at the Money in the Bank time. So thus winning the World Heavyweight Championship as well. So that's an interesting scenario. So I don't know what is going to happen with Roman Reigns, but I loving his character, one of the greatest of all time. So that's it, guys. That's the news, and do let me know what exactly you think of this. Comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe for Bone for Wrestling for daily wrestling updates.